So guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now in today's video, we're gonna be with Naruto and Hanabi. Well, Prodigy couple part 5. Now, this what if I'm really enjoying making it. So yeah, hopefully you guys are able to keep up the basically the support and shit. So yeah. Anyways, get this video to 45 like for the next part, and yeah. Let me know if you guys enjoy this part, and also let me know if you guys want me to just basically when I'm doing my what ifs and shit, like should I just put like a random picture of like Naruto and shit and like sometimes like switch to it and stuff like that, or should I just do it like I usually do with like the just the thumbnail there and stuff like that? Let me know which one you guys like better. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get the video started. Starts off with Kushina Uzumaki saying, "Joya, what are you doing here, you old pervert?" As then, basically she was staring at him as he basically Joya says as he walks up to the table and took a seat as he was sitting down next to Kushina. As he was moving closer to Kushina, as Naruto did not like that, like the way he was moving closer, as he says, whoever you are, you're not touching my mom. As Jiraiya looks at him and says, who do you think you are to order me? As then Naruto releases some bloodless as basically a fox-like aura appeared behind him, scaring the hell out of Jiraiya, and Jiraiya basically moves away from Kushina. As then he says, "So how did you survive anyway?" As then she basically goes on to explain the whole thing with Danzo. As then we skip a couple of minutes later as he says, "So you're Naruto." As Naruto says, "Yeah, what's it to you?" As he says, "I'm the great legendary Sannin Jiraiya of the Toads." As then Naruto just looks at him as he says, "So what the heck do you want?" As he says, "Well, I would like to teach you some techniques so you can protect yourself against the Akatsuki." As Naruto says, "Who are those guys?" As fuck, I keep messing it up again. As basically Naruto says, "Oh, these guys, I can already protect myself against them." As Jiraiya says, what do you mean?" As Naruto says, "I've been training with my mom." As then Jiraiya says, "That doesn't mean you're ready to fight a group of excellent ninjas." Excellent missing ninja, missing nin. As then he hears Kushina says, "Are you doubting my training methods?" in a sweet voice, as that sends shivers down Jiraiya's spine, as he basically says, "No, I'm not." Basically, "No, I'm not doubting your skills," in a scared-like voice. As then Kushina sits down, as then she says, I admit that I admit that he can't just go in there and beat all of them up. But if the team of two come for him, he will basically make them basically have to run away, or he will kill them. Especially if Hanabi is with him. So what are you guys planning to do? Anyways, basically Kushina asked. I mean, not Kushina. Jiraiya asked. As then Kushina went into a thinking position as she says, "I was thinking about letting ourselves be known to the outside world." As Jiraiya says, "What do you mean?" As Kushina took out a bingo book and went to Naruto and Hanabi's page, as it says that they're C missing in, but we basically have to fix that because they're definitely higher than S rank if they're using their full powers. I would put them at triple S rank if they team up. If the team up, I don't think the Akatsuki could stop them, but they would not come out. Fuck. They would not come out of it unscathed themselves, as Jiraiya looks shocked because Kushina looks like she was completely serious and meant every single word that she said, as he basically was kind of worried that basically he was worried that Kushina was overestimating them, but that they were on my basically they were on his side, so you could basically check out what they can actually do in the fight and shit like that. So yeah. Anyways, as then Jiraiya says, so I've heard of something that might be able to help you guys. As Kushina says, what is it? As Jiraiya put out a paper saying that a man named Gato has been terrorizing the land of waves, and that he hired some high level ninjas to kill a bridge builder named Tazuna. As Naruto says, that sounds interesting. As Kushina says, well, we could take care of it. As then Jiraiya pulls out a notebook and started to write on it while looking at Kushina, who was basically walking away. As then he was pulled under the ground as he came out closer to Kushina, as he was getting basically dragged by her chains, as she basically bring him into a room, as you hear him basically screaming, begging for forgiveness. As we skip over to the Leaf Village, Team 7 was standing in the Hokage office, which was Kakashi, Hatake, the copy ninja, whatever, and team leader, as basically the team leader, and the rookies of the team were Sasuke Uchiha, the last of his clan, without calling Itachi, Hinata Hyuga, the princess of the Hyuga clan, that basically isn't shy in this one, is actually cold and took her role as future clan head seriously. And I had a dream of getting her bitch of a sister back and put the cage bird seal on her and ruin her life. And the final member of and basically get Naruto back. And the final member of the team was the dead weight Sakura Harudo. But yeah, maybe she'll stay for long. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, the team says Tsunade, basically they say Tsunade, we're basically here and what is your mission and shit like that. Basically they ask for the mission. Tsunade says, I have a mission for you. Sasuke says, this better not be another D-Rank. Tsunade looked up at him and started to release killing intent and says, you might be the last of the quote-unquote last Uchiha, but if you disrespect me again, I will make sure that you use as a breeding stock and then executed. As Sasuke quickly shuts up, as then he says, come in, as Tazuna comes in and says, what the hell is this? I asked for ninjas, not a couple of kids. As Hinata glared at him and Sasuke did the same, but the dead weight did absolutely nothing, as they basically look kind of, well, Hinata looked kind of scary, to be honest, in this one, and Sasuke looked like an arrogant bastard, and Sakura just looks like shit. But yeah, anyways, they'll proceed to go home and get ready for their missions, as they were walking basically on the road to go to the land of wave, as the demon brothers came out of the portal, whatever, the little lake, whatever they were in, did the little portal thing. But before they could quote unquote kill Kakashi, Hinata got in front of them and did a 64 pump, hitting 32 pumps of both of them, making them the arms and legs basically be limp, so they fall to the ground, not be able to do anything. And yeah, as then they basically interrogate them and so on, as they get the information about it not being an actual searing. We skip a bit later. Zabuza comes when he tries to kill the Team 7 with his blade by launching it at basically the team. But Hanata blocked it with her rotation, as it sent the sword back to Zabuza, as then Zabuza came, saying Kakashi of the copy ninja is the man who copied over 1,000 jutsus. As Kakashi says, Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the hidden mist. As Zabuza says, I'm honored to meet you. Now give me the bridge builder and I will let you go without killing the brats. I will let you and your brats go, basically. Kakashi says, no, I'm sorry, but we're hired to protect the client, as the mist base, and we can basically let you just kill him. As the Zabuza started to laugh, and the mist started to get thicker. As Zabuza says, well, it's too bad, I'll just have to kill you all. Then basically, as he basically prepared to do his silent killing technique thingy, as he basically appeared between the three Genin, Tazuna, trying to cut them in half, but Kakashi comes in and saves them. And the battle happens basically the same till Kakashi gets, he slips up and shit like that, and he gets trapped in the water prison. As when he does, Sasuke gets beat up by the water clone like in canon. And Hinata started to... Hinata. Why do I keep calling her Hinata? What the fuck is wrong with me? Hinata basically started to run underwater due to you needing to have good shot control to activate the Bakugan, so she's already able to do that. As she runs to Zabuza and goes for a couple of Jugen strikes basically, but Zabuza blocks it with his blade, just like putting it in front of him. As then Sasuke goes with a fireball jutsu, making the water ball, hurting Kakashi, but making Zabuza let go of the water in the process. As the fight goes the same after that. Yeah. Which Haku basically hits him with the ice needle in the neck, and basically saying, I'm a hunter nin, I've been hunting him for a while, and all that BS. And basically, he basically grabs Zabuza and runs away with Zabuza's unconscious body. As we skip to the tree walking training, Hinata already knew it due to her knowing also the water walking, which is higher than tree walking. And Sai... Wait, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Shit. I'm gonna change some things. I'm gonna make it so that there's 4 members in Team 7. Sai's actually in there too. I'm really sorry about that. I fucked up in the script somehow. I literally put Sakura, but since I always kill her, and like, I just really rather not think about her, so I kind of just forgot that I put her in there. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Anyways, basically it's 4 of them, so yeah, but Sakura isn't gonna be really doing shit, so I'm not really gonna be talking about her much. Anyway, Sai basically knew it too due to being in the root training, like in the root Ambu training for since 5 years old, like his whole life basically, and he was already at the level of tuning or something like that. As then Sasuke was the only one doing the training, as Hinata, what the fuck did I keep saying that? Hinata met with Haku, as interaction goes pretty much similar to Canon, with like Haku saying, "Oh, I'm here to gather some herbs," and Hinata saying, "Oh, okay," and shit like that, and basically him gathering the herbs and stuff. And when he asks if she had anyone precious to her, she didn't answer, as Haku basically left, understanding that she didn't want to talk to him. As we skip a week later, we see Team 7 came to the bridge, as they saw everyone that were working on the bridge, like creating the bridge, were dead. They were basically started, cut in half, limbs missing, and stuff like that. As basically Kakashi says, we are under attack. Protect the bridge builder, as the mist started to get thicker. As then Haku came from the bottom of the bridge, as he attacked Sasuke and Hinata. As then inside as well. As then Kakashi, well, actually no, not side. Side just like stood in the background, kind of like Sakura, but he was just watching. Really, he wasn't attacking anything. He was just like watching due to Side being Side. As then Kakashi was about to attack Haku, but was stopped by Zabuza. As then they started to have the like a really long staring contest. As then we see Haku do the prison, like ice prison thingy, like the his Kigenkai thing where he does the ice prison thingy. Yeah, he basically does that, as he launches hundreds of thousands of ice needles, as they basically impale Sasuke, as he does a fireball jutsu, hitting Haku but only burning his clothes, like his shoulder, like in canon. But yeah, Haku basically when he hit Zabuza, I mean not Zabuza, Sasuke, like he basically put him in a state where like he somehow blocked off his chakra and shit, and made it so that he couldn't use his chakra for a while because of him hitting on his chakra network, kind of destroying it. And the only amount that he was able to somewhat not really use, just like being able to run to his chakra core, was the amount needed to survive, but not enough to even be able to walk and stuff, putting him to the ground, not even be able to move, as Hinata was using the rotation to block all of the needles, but basically sparing the rotation is kind of hard, and Haku was quick to basically find out the blind spot, just like he was able to find out the weakness of the Sharingan after the first fight, as he launches a single ice needle at the basically blind spot, making it hit her basically making it hit Hinata, but since Hinata was spinning around, it hit her shoulder instead of the back of his head, making her not be able to use the rotation anymore, and pretty much make her be powerless. As then we see Kakashi seeing Zabuza finally do a hand sign, as he got on his guard, but to his surprise the mist started to vanish, as he was in shock until he saw Zabuza started to point to both of the teammates being on the ground, and Haku with only a piece of burnt cloth, as Zabuza started to laugh, as basically Kakashi was kind of looking at his team kind of worriedly and shit, as Zabuza were about to say something but got interrupted by Naruto, Hinata, Kushina, and Jiraiya landing in front of him. But guys, this is pretty much what I'm going to bring up. Figure it's liked it and enjoyed. Sorry about basically messing up about the whole Team 7 thing, but yeah, Team 7 is basically gonna be Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, but probably not gonna be for long. Uh, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, and Sai. So yeah, it's pretty much a 5-man team counting Kakashi, but if you only want to count the beginnings, it's a 4-man team. But yeah, anyways, get this video for the like for next 45 like for next sport. My bad. Anyways, yeah, for you, I'm gonna be out for now. Peace.